Hi Z, I just love what you did with the site. It's so beautiful. The brand is perfect, and I love the added things you have here. I'm looking in Chrome, and I'm viewing it at actual size. And so if that's not what you had in mind, if you had it perhaps, like this, 90% while you were working on it, and it is a responsive design, I think. So it's going to move when we... no, it's not moving completely, but maybe you want to bring this background all the way over this canvas so that doesn't get cut off. So I'll just look at this at the 90%, but double check it. I'm in Chrome, like I say. So images are perfect, and the content looks good. Ordinarily, we left align this. It doesn't bother me. The shape is working fine. I feel like there's more space here. So maybe there's an extra line space that needs to come out. And then when that happens, look to see if it needs to be left align, which is generally the case. I'm going to click on that, but first I want to keep looking. Okay, so yeah, I'm not sure why that's working that way. Obviously it's the template. This is at 100%. And this is at 80%, and I'm not really sure why that is happening. So just double check that on your end. Also, I looked at, that's linked, I looked at this in mobile. You're not required to do mobile, but at some point, I think you might want to look into it, because I think it's going to be a beautiful site, with some layout changes and some cuts. That would be cut out or cut down. But I just think it's going to be lovely. So, maybe not till you graduate or something, but someday you can look at that. And then you can put it in a mock-up if you want on your website. So yeah, just some reflow things. And obviously it's the template. This is at full size. Okay. So maybe we need to check that. Let's see. You can read everything, love it. I love your background images, aren't too much. We can cut this down. If we can get anything that is aligned from each other to be the same rows in the header, that's better. So it could be blue chips and dip, or yeah, anything like that you want to, yeah. And then you would be able to line this up a little better, and maybe take just a line out of there, double check, left align this. And I wonder if you would be able to get something on the right there, or maybe an image. Probably not a square, though. I mean, it might need to be edited, photo edited out, but towards just the image itself of the taco or something like that. But that's extra, and I don't think that you really need to do it. We do need some padding here, right? And so I feel like I need to keep going back to an 80 or 90% just to see. Yeah, this still needs the padding there. And, that's looking good. Let's try not to have one word on a line. You can edit this because it is yours, basically. If there were a client, of course, you would work that out where, the column was wider, so you don't have to cut. And if you absolutely have to, you would contact and get permission to make very specific cuts. but yeah. Okay. Okay. We might be able to, you're being consistent, and that's really good. It's possible that you can reduce these so there's less scrolling, just, reduce the text size. Even if it's something like this. Okay, good job with that. All good. I do love the style that you have going on, the color scheme. It's very simple and clear. Good. Probably, okay, so I wonder if we need one more paragraph here, that you could push up from here, maybe. But great job with that. We need the same amount of space if you're going to put them like that. Okay. And I just want to teach you something quickly about proximity. I know you've studied that already, but here's something psychologically. If they're a couple, and I'm not saying you should do this here because you've already laid it out and that's great, but in the future, think about it. If it's a couple, it's good for them to be to not be separated because it kind of reinforces that. Let's see that they're a couple. Good. Okay. We looked at this. This looks great. I do love the aesthetic, the colors that you have going on. This is a little stacked. Let's see. If you already have it here, while it's nice to have it here, and that's the heading we gave you, for you, for this site, I think I would go ahead and take off this and just have underwater robot competition and try and have it in a way that, well, even 3 words is going to be better than this 4 stacking, I think, compared to this. So we have 3 here, 2 here. That's not too bad. That will bring this up a little bit. Hopefully it will align when you do that. Good. Okay. And we want to rewrap that. Okay. It would be good to have these, I think if they're the same lines, those should fall in the same place, roughly. We try not to have one word on a line. You might be able to get that up there. Perfect. Looks good. Interesting. Okay. Because this is... Okay. It's not important, and it may not even work as well, but I'm just wondering if these background colors would be the same as these colors. It's not essential at all. Everything's legible. I think I would have a little less space between these, so for just a little less scrolling. I love the background too, of course. Let's see. Your headers are terrific. I loved this. Absolutely loved this map image, this background. Maybe we pull this up just a little, although it's not bad. Good, good, good. Let's check our spelling. And let's see. Okay, so I think the main thing is Thursday, but I love the way it looks. For consistency, I sort of want to see it over here in the center, but it's more interesting where it is, so I really don't have a problem with it, where the location header is. Clean. I like that these are not the same color because they tend to stack. Good, good, good. It isn't an issue really on this site, but always watch for the navigation, crossing over content, making it difficult. It's not difficult to read. And it doesn't happen very often, and you do have some opacity back here, so that's fine. I think you did a fantastic job. You've got headers around the space. I think you did a great job. I'm going to look at it again at the actual size and see if I can. It is responsive, so it will come in, except on this right side. Yeah, you might want to use this space a little bit, bring this out. All right. Terrific job. Love it. Absolutely love it. Well done, Z.